probably need this. This is the standard command kata. Ini pun dalam kelas patutnya dah ada. You can use that. I think it's the same. Apa yang saya suka buat ialah saya suka buat extra byte. Right? Now, ini saya sebab I do a lot of C programming. Kalau tahu pasal C programming, you always end the data with a null. Right, so that's the null to end the data, but it's not needed. It's not needed. Another thing is, kalau perasan saya buat ada satu lagi label table 1. Have I shown you code yang untuk up down counter tak? Saya dah tunjukkan. Can somebody give me some feedback? Have I given you the code yang up down counter tu? Dah buat kan?
Dah.
Sorry, dah kan?
Ada dah, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. You can hear me, right? Saya tak sure. Sorry, saya nak check. Saya punya volume okay tak? Perlu naikkan sikit? Is that okay? Semua orang boleh dengar? Semua orang okay? Okay, I assume okay. If not, let me know. Saya boleh naikkan sikit lagi saya punya volume ni. If you need to. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is what you need. So, perlu tak saya tunjuk up down counter lagi? Perlu tak? Tapi it's going to take a long time for me to like explain line by line lagi sekali. Sepatutnya if you have a code you need to ask, you can ask. Tapi I'm going to give you a simple code, right? Okay, for that, I'm going to use the simulator. Now, I'm just going to show you a few things on the simulator. So, by default, simulator ni diikut our actual board macam saya cakap. So, if you give a default settings, dia akan buat ROM dekat address 0, RAM dekat address 2000, PPI is the 8255 kan, dekat address 80. Yang ini ialah IO map 80, 1 byte. Okay, so you can use other than that. For example, kita most of the time kita run dekat 2000. Yang ada dekat ROM is the monitor program. Walaupun dalam simulator boleh tulis dekat monitor, dekat area tu, tapi in the real board there's no such thing. So you can create your own system, right? So katalah saya cakap saya nak buat cuma satu RAM dekat address 2000, right? Itu RAM added. Dan saya nak satu 8255 dekat address 80. I want to keep it similar dengan kita punya board lagi, tapi you see you don't need a ROM, right? Basically sebab kita tak will never write to a ROM. Another thing is sebab by default sistem ni dia like actual 85, bila kita power up dia start ambil instructions dekat address 000, which is the ROM. Since we don't have the ROM, what you can do is pergi dekat preferences, simulation, so you can set the starting address at 2000 so that whenever kita nak start simulate, dia akan terus cari instruction dekat 200, which is exactly macam kita run monitor program kita kan. Right, so I'm going to keep that. So let's say I'm going to display something, right? So org 200. So basically we tell the compiler, kita cakap kat compiler, letak the next code at address 200. Ni standard lagi, macam biasa kita tulis juga. Saya akan buat dekat 4000H, ingat lagi tak pasal apa. So kalau ingat nota lab, the codes in the lab module, kebanyakan guna 3F0. That is required if you want to review the register value kalau ingat lagi, sebab the last 16 bytes tu monitor program guna untuk simpan value registers. In this case we don't need it, kita bukan tak ada monitor program pun run. I'm gonna need a delay function, right? So saya akan tulis yang biasa saya bagi, push B, push PSW, LXI, B, that's useful. Sorry. And then kita ada, can you tell your friends yang pernah join tu, you need to join using a Unimap account so that you don't need to ask for permission. I don't have time to allow one by one. So delay, sorry, ini delay loop. So kawan delay loop, D loop. So kita DCXB. Saya nak check dah zero belum. Kita tak boleh terus check zero flag. You need to compare B and C. Jam not zero, D loop. So once you finish, this should run port PSW, port B. Okay. This is okay for the board. Tapi I just want to tell you that kalau siapa yang pernah tengok saya punya log. Oh sorry, this one is not the one. Kalau tengok dekat log tu, if you have the actual installer tu yang zip file tu, dia ada log file. Saya punya simulator tak boleh simulate time very well. In fact, tak boleh simulate time basically. It is very very slow compared to the actual 8085. So nak dapat macam ni, you boleh pakai a value of like maybe 20 depending on your processor lah kan. Pada saya rasa around 20, 25 akan dapat dalam 1 Hz tu punya delay lah lebih kurang. So I will do it to 20, you can start with 10 and you plus minus lah ikut keperluan, right? Okay, so let's try a basic 0 to 1 counter. Kalau saya nak buat 0 to 1 counter, what do we do? Kita buat loop for 10 dulu, right? So this the loop untuk nak 10 kali. So kita nak basically ambil table value, hantar table value. So we need a load from memory, LDAX basically. Kita perlu pakai satu pointer. B dah pakai untuk loop, so kita guna D. Right, so D load dengan table. Ini sama lagi ya, macam saya cuma explain, hopefully boleh bantu fahamkan lagi siapa yang belum faham. So ini kita LDAX D ambil value. So ini patutnya akan ambil value pertama ni, for example. Right. So dah masuk dah tu, kita kena hantar. Oh sorry, kita kena initialize kita punya 8255 dulu. So MVI A, basically saya nak buat semua output. So saya nak hantar ke 83H control register. So this set all ports as output. Tak perlu salin tu, kalau you tak tahu lagi memang you have problems, tak pernah ikut kelas. So kita nak, let's say we want to do 7 segment dekat port A. Berapa kata saya port A. So saya call delay. DCRB, kita punya loop ialah B, jam not zero, loop. So kalau dah habis 10 kali, what do we do? Apa kita nak buat kalau dah load 10 kali? Kita nak, katalah kita nak continuously. So basically saya nak start balik from here lah. Load balik table, start balik 10 kali, right? So what you do is you jump to init. Let's call this init. So that's it. Now we need a circuit for this. So kita perlu circuit. Kita dah ada circuit base. Kita basically kita ada kita punya motherboard dah. Now we need a circuit. So for that, let me save this. Saya nak satu 7 segment. So default dia akan keluar kat bawah ni. Saya nak satu switch. Okay, switch dekat sini. Saya buat tengah ni sikit. Okay. So you need to connect the switch. By default dia bukan automatically connected. Saya cakap saya nak 7 segment on port A. So kita boleh set port A to 7 segment. Switch nanti, so for now kita tak perlu. Right, so we can just simulate. So untuk nak tengok dia tu, so you can just run the program. So program is okay, tapi kita tak jumpa pula. Okay dah. So if you run this, why no code and address? Sorry, I'm not sure what happened here. Tab. Which part yang dia tu? Oh, sorry. Saya tak return. So that's the problem. Sorry. Tertinggal return. Right. Okay, so kalau kita run sekarang, kita patut nampak, how come it's so slow? Oh, saya tak increment X satu. Banyak betul salah kan. I decrement B, I forgot to increment the pointer for D. Sorry. Banyak betul salah hari ni. Right, run. Okay, that's it. There you go. So, ini dihantar satu-satu kan. Okay, what if I say, saya cakap tadi saya nak tunjuk satu pattern. Right, satu pattern. So, what do you do? Okay, let me save all this code dekat the temp dulu. Let me save this another file. Okay, apa kata kalau saya cakap saya nak display only one? Close this, sorry. Okay, what do you do? Apa nak buat? Ada siapa boleh bagi tahu? Saya cakap only display one. I don't want to display all these things. What do you do? Obviously kena sambung betul dulu, right? I want you to show me only one pattern. Show number one only. Start program, show number one, stop. What do you do? So you don't need all these tables, right? You don't need all these tables. Sebab kita tak, you don't even need this. So semua payah. You don't need the tables, right? You don't need the loop. So what do you do? Sebab tak ada tu, okay. Of course kita kena set up kita punya I/O, right? Kalau you faham kod ni betul-betul, the part that actually sends the signal is this, right? LDS is getting the pattern. So getting the pattern is this, basically just assigning A with something, right? Oh, sorry. Assigning some A with something. Then you just out to ATH. Kalau port A lah, right? Okay, at the lab, kalau you nak stop doing anything else, what do? You do RST1, balik ke monitor program. Or, what you can do, kalau kita tak nak buat monitor program, sebab kalau you buat monitor program, dekat simulator, itu so basically dia jump dekat address ni aja. Jump loop tu jump to its own address, so it's like hanging forever. Right, you can do that. So the question now is, what do you put here? Okay, let's say saya cakap saya nak letak nombor kosong dulu. So pergi ambil nombor kosong, which is this 3FH. 3FH. Right, if you save that, kalau simulate sekarang, right, just run, dia betul nampak kosong, right? Kalau perasan dia tak stop, it keeps on executing that same jump loop instruction over and over again. You boleh step through kalau nak, nampak? Dia tak berubah, it stays there. It doesn't finish, it stays there, right? So sekarang ni kalau cakap saya nak tunjuk value 2, for example, you get number 2 punya tu lah kan? Okay, let's try something different. What if I want What if I want the top layer only? So kalau saya nak yang atas tiga, the three upper three LEDs to turn on. Only the upper trees. So again, kalau tak boleh buat hex, you can always do binary, right? So kalau tengok saya nak tiga yang atas, so this one is off, on and off. So that's 0, 1, 0. That's okay, boleh tulis terus. Sebab saya nak make, kalau buat binary, make sure tulis 8 bit so that you don't miss. So it is 0010, right? 0010. And then yang bawah ni off, off, on, on. So 0011. That's in binary. So kalau you save ni, simulate that, run, you nampak tiga atas saja menyala. Right? So basically this what you need untuk nak dapat 4 markah hardware. Very simple, straightforward. That's all you need to do. Of course the pattern will be different, the ports will be different. Basically saya akan suruh you guna port yang sama dengan port that is assigned for you for the assessment. Ini bukan assessment, ini bukan code assessment. Code assessment you have to do a lot of things, ada loop and everything, macam basically macam up down counter lah kan. But of course not up down counter. But yeah, I use this method untuk nak tengok you punya hardware interface. So if you can show something, I assume your interface is correct. If you cannot, then saya tengok lebih kurang wire ada ke tak ada wire langsung dekat port yang betul ke tak, and then yep, not you get a 0 lah kalau tak ada sambungan langsung. Any questions so far? Ada soalan? Sorry, I just noticed ada orang type something. Okay, sorry. Yeah, any questions? No, kalau tak ada habis aku. If you can do that, kalau boleh buat ni, kalau boleh buat a lot of patterns, bergantung pada pattern esok yang saya guna, right? Then you should be fine. Apa maksud blinking? Nak buat blink? Okay. Basically kalau, okay, technically from code point of view, kalau ini you tanya pasal assessment kan, okay, for assessment saya cakap you kena buat pattern. Contoh pattern tu macam up down counter tu lah, right? The transition is there kan, ada kita buat 01 up down counter kan, that's the transition, bukanlah LED berkelip kan. Tapi kalau technically code dia memang macam LED berkelip lah. So I'm not sure that answers your question. Kalau you faham saya cakap tu, from code point of view, up down counter tu macam blink LED je. Tapi dia, instead of just always on and off, dia depends on a certain pattern sebab kita ambil 7 segment as a group. Right? So that's the difference. So kalau tanya saya ada blink ke tak tu, saya akan cakap ada, tapi bukanlah buat on off sajalah kan. Okay, just to make this interesting, boleh tak nak buat running light keliling saja? Macam nak buat running light keliling the outer segment tu saja. A, B, C, D, E, F, pergi A balik. Anybody wants to try? If you don't have any questions, basically saya dah habis. Itu saja saya nak bagi tahu. Because that's all you need to know. If you know everything, then you're ready for the assessment. Right? Kalau kita ada masa esok, I can go through serial dengan interrupt sedikit, just for your information. Tak ada assessment dah. But yeah, if you want, you can try. So now this part, saya nak you cuba, somebody try first. Kalau ada orang cuba, saya boleh betulkan kalau salah. Right? For that, I like to use a Jamboard. Untuk siapa yang pernah pakai Jamboard. whiteboarding. Start a new whiteboard. Okay, I'm going to share all of you as editor. Sorry, can you see that? Boleh nampak ke link? Patutnya dia ada link kan untuk Jamboard. Untuk siapa yang pernah tu. So you can view it there. So siapa yang rasa nak try, you can paste your code there. So saya kalau siapa yang tengah view Jamboard juga, I can show you. So basically guna text box untuk nak tulis kod. So siapa yang tengah view tu patut nampak saya tulis testing di situ. So basically kalau for example you want to write a code org2000h, right? You can make it smaller if you want. Sorry, bigger or smaller, it's up to you. Yeah, so you can share your codes there. Saya boleh betulkan kalau perlu. But yeah, soalan saya cuba buat running light. Basically macam running light sebenarnya. Tapi instead of on a straight LED, you do it on a 7 segment. And it's only 6 segments instead of 8 bits running light. Macam 6 bit running light je. So how do you do that? I don't know what's happening. Ada seorang boleh tak seorang bagi. Seriously, if you don't have any questions, you can go. Still, I don't think I have anything else for you. Kalau if you don't have any questions, like I said, you only need to know that, right? Cuma perlu tahu macam nak buat pattern on 7 segments. Of course, macam saya cakap, ada transition. Ada transition tu macam kau berkelip tu lah, but it's not really just blinking LEDs. 7 segment transitioning from one pattern to another pattern. Basically itu saja. Right? So ada dua soalan saya boleh bagi lagi at the moment. Setelah saya nak buat yang running light tadi, that's one. Number two, siapa yang rasa nak try lagi, what if I want to do an up counter, count up saja, tapi saya nak sampai FF. Sampai F basically. Bukan 0 to 9, 0 to 15. 4 bit punya binary value kan. Show me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, A, B, C, D, E, F. I can help you with the what do you call pattern for A to F kalau nak. So A is usually all except the bottom, kita buat capital A. Sebab kalau lower A nampak macam O bawah je. So capital A is what's that? 7 7H. Kalau B, so B, imagine number 8. So kita buat small letter B. So dua bawah je off. So that's 7C. B. C, kita buat capital C, huruf besar balik. So we have what's that? 3, 9. Yep, 3, 9. What else? C, D. Okay, D is just opposite of B. Of course, one letter D. That's gonna be 101. So that's 5E. E. So E is 79. Uh, and F finally is 71. So, kalau nak cuba, you can try that. Oh, tapi ni saya nak suruh kamu buat kan? Okay, so no. Okay, please do not wait for my answer. I want somebody to try. If nobody is willing to try, then you might as well stop now. I'll never give you the code lah if you don't. Nobody wants to try. Ada siapa yang cuba tak? I need some feedback. I don't want us to waste our time here. Seriously, if you're not interested, you might as well stop here.
Sir, tak yang table, data table tu kena run agak ni ya.
Sorry, saya tak dengar sangat lah. Sorry. Sekali lagi. Sekali lagi.
Yang untuk table punya dia data DNB tu semua tu kena run sebagai asing-asing ataupun dia macam switch satu agak
You nak tanya untuk yang mana ni? Nak cuba jawab yang mana ni?
yang coding yang saya tengah buat tadi.
Oh, yang sekarang ni ke?
Ya.
Yang saya tulis table baru ni tadi?
Ya.
Itu basically saya cuma tambah data untuk A sampai F. Apa ni? Cuba table, data saja. Itu bukan kod kan? Itu cuma saya tambah data. So, dekat kod tadi kena buat something supaya nak tunjuk semua lah. Instead of just 0 ke 9. So, how do you do that? Itu boleh somebody. Itu sebenarnya sangat senang. Tapi cuma uh, kan? Tadi salah forward or see. So, basically A, B, C, tu unit tu is just the same code dengan yang tadi. Minor modification is much easier than buat running light tu. Tapi of course panjang lah sikit kan. Tapi kod panjang tu dah ada kalau salin tadi. Dah ada. Okay, if anybody have tried, kalau dah cuba boleh paste dekat Jamboard tu. You can create another board if you want. Kalau tak nak pakai dekat yang saya dah contoh ni, you can create a second board. Saya dah create second board di situ. So you can choose which board you want to paste your code. Kalau kebetulan more than one paste your codes tu, pandai-pandai lah create another board so that tak overlap kan. Because this is a drawing board. So if you paste your code, it may overlap with others lah. Can I see some hands? Boleh saya nampak berapa orang yang tengah cuba buat soalan ni? And tell me know which one. Soalan mana dan berapa orang tengah cuba. Hands up siapa tengah cuba? Alif. Okay. Anybody else yang tengah cuba? Can I see? There you go. Okay. Okay, okay, it's okay. Focus on work. Like I said, if you don't share your code, I will only correct your code. Saya takkan bagi code from scratch. Saya akan betulkan kod kalau perlu, tapi saya takkan bagi code from scratch lah. Yang untuk jawapan saja kan. Lingga suara, you can put down your hand. Tak payah letak tangan lama-lama sangat. Okay, thank you. Nobody else? Siapa lagi yang cuba? Tak ada siapa yang dapat ke? Okay, dah at least 5 minutes lah kot. Siapa yang dah cuba tu, just paste whatever you have, what code you have tu, paste dekat Jamboard. Can we start discussing that? Come on, somebody please. Start sharing code please. Yeah, it's okay. Just paste everything, whatever you have. Just paste whatever you have. Which one do you do? You buat yang mana tu? You jawab soalan mana? Is it the running light kind of display ataupun yang 0 to 15 tu? Which one? Gentlemen, yang blink A till until I didn't ask A until F. I asked 0 to F. Tapi saya tambahlah data A to F kan to help you. Man, okay. Okay. Dia guna table untuk bar running light. This new, saya ada lebih pendek sebenarnya. Tapi tak apa, kita maintain macam ni dulu. But that is not exactly right. Ada few things tak okay Gentlemen, are you watching? Are you looking at the Jamboard tak? Tengah tengok Jamboard tak? Saya nak comment. Okay. So, a lot of things. Number one, I don't know why you do this. Kenapa you hantar 2, 3 to the 7 segment. Not really necessary. I don't know why you do that. So, basically you don't change this. Table ni masih loop 10 kali. Right? Your data is only, how many is that? 8. Ini macam running light lah. Data running light. Tapi macam saya cakap, I want running light to be on 7 segment. Saya nak dia pergi basically around the outer segment saja. Don't go through G. So basically I need only 6 segments on. Right, sepatutnya ada 6 segmen saja data. So kalau saya nak display 6 segmen, this should be what? Apa value ni? Yan Wen, are you listening? Boleh dengar tak?
Yes, ada
Okay.
answer.
Again? Dengar
Ada.
Cuba betulkan. Saya nak tengok. Just make sure you understand. Alif tadi, dah betul kan? Alif still tak okay. Saya dah cakap, you punya code basically okay. Dia loop 16 kali tapi data you cuma ada 10. So you akan nampak random patterns if you don't fix that. So cuba betulkan sehingga menjawab soalan. Gentlemen, I need you to fix it. Saya dah cakap basically the pattern needs to be only 6 patterns. Bilangan loop pun sepatutnya cuma 6. Alif tak nampak pattern tu eh? Any problems? Ada benda yang tak okey tak? Faham tak apa yang cakap tu?
Tak. So,
Ha?
yang pattern tu kan, dia run daripada kosong sampai F kan.
Sepatutnya. So kalau you tengok gambar tak sekarang? Saya nak note sikit ni. So kamu dah betulkan ni. So basically kamu punya loop sekarang untuk display ni, your loop runs 16 times. Dia akan ulang 16 kali. So betul. Dia akan tunjuk 16 pattern. Tapi your pattern cuma ada 10. Faham tak? Kalau pattern 10, walaupun you loop 16 kali betul, pattern 10, the last 6 pattern tu tak betul lah.
Oh,
Boleh faham tak? So kena ada lagi 6 pattern bawah ni. Betul kan?
lagi
This
nampak.
pattern yang saya bagi tadi lah.
So,
A
dia
sampai F
maksudnya
kan?
yang 7 segment ni ada 2 lah.
No, satu je.
Oh,
Tak, kita tak display 10. Kita display A. Satu 7 segment je. Okay, sebab kod tu lebih kurang betul. I'll show you on my simulator. So basically betul yang Alif share tadi tu. So basically it's the same program. So saya buang balik yang ni. So it's the same program. It's the same program. Kita dah tambah table 6 value ni. That's the 6 value A sampai F. 10 sampai 15. 6 value. So you just need to change this. 16. Dia pakai 10F. Sama juga. Itu 16 decimal. Right? So if you run this. Kalau run ni sekarang. You akan dapat A sampai F tu masuk. Nampak? Okay, I'll try to slow this down a bit. You mungkin tak nampak sangat. Komputer sini agak laju katnya. Save that. Kalau nampak dia akan tunjuk A, B, C, D, E, F. That's still too fast kan. So I'm going to do 60 lah. Right. So ni 0 sampai F lah. 15 kan. So basically kod yang Alif share tu betul, cuma dia miss 6 data dekat last tu, right? The code itself is correct. Cuma data kurang 6 byte. So kena tambah data yang saya bagi tadi lah. Right, this 6 data ni. Of course you don't have to memorize this, tapi kalau dah ada senang. Esok bukan open book, bukan close book test, bukan kena memorize. Just make sure ada benda ni, it should be fine. Okay, Yen Wen, dah betulkan belum? Okay, this is right. Okay, let me... Why do you do this? Yen Wen, kenapa hantar 23H to port A? So, if... Basically, you don't need these 2 lines. Saya akan comment 2 line tu keluar. Jadi table init B6. Okay, tak apa nak buat 06 pun tak apa. Still not bad. Yes, okay. This is correct. Kerana dia akan, okay. Thank you. Saya ada comment dah, sir. Alright. Okay, but there is an easier way. Saya akan tunjuk satu lagi code. Ini saya bagi from scratch lah. Tapi sebab this is the universal way yang Genwen share dekat Jamboard 1. So this is universal. So kalau bagi pattern apa pun, you can use the same code, just tukar table dan tukar bilangan pattern yang ada tu dekat counter B. Right? But just to be clear, I want to show you from my point of view lah, kalau nak setakat nak pusing the 7 segment tu, right? you don't really need a table. Right? Saya akan comment ni semua keluar. Of course, you need a delay sebab dia ada transition tu. Right? Tapi we don't need the same code. Kita nak buat something different. Right? So basically, saya akan buat satu loop saja. Right? Kita akan start with the obvious. Kita akan start A tu dengan 01H. So dia akan nyalakan segmen A lah kan. So kita akan hantar ke port A. Kita call delay juga. Sama untuk transition bagi dia nampak the current pattern sebelum kita tukar pattern tu. Ini basically kita jump loop, just next one. Tapi the next one, kita cuma perlu shift left. Pergi segmen B tu shift ke left kan. So what we do is we need to LC kan, left kan. Rotate accumulator left, dia akan pergi ke 2. Tapi ini akan okey. Tapi kalau kita biar macam ni, akan ada, dia akan pergi ke G, lepas tu dia akan pergi ke decimal point, lepas tu baru dia pergi A balik. How do we skip that 2 times? So apa yang kita boleh buat? Ya, saya akan maskkan dia. Right? Saya akan mask dia dengan 3FH. Basically saya nak check ada lagi bit tak dekat 6 bit bawah. So if it is not 0, kalau belum kosong, that means ada bit 1 dekat first 6 bit bawah. So ini kita skip, maknanya kita buat macam biasa, jump loop. But if it's a 0, that means dia patut nyala dekat G. Dia dah pergi F to G transition tu kan. So apa kita buat? Kita reload balik dengan 01H. So if you try run this, you should see dia pusing keliling, right? So it's a much shorter code, tapi kena fikir sikit, ada processing sikit dekat tengah ni, right? Tapi of course, in your case, kalau you tak boleh faham ni, it's still fine. Guna solution yang your friend share tadi, Jamal share tu. That is a universal solution, macam saya cakap tadi, right? But this of course shorter, but it needs more cognitive skills. You need to think a bit. Kena biasakan dengan programming punya flow. Any questions? Ada soalan? Okay, bagus. At least ada orang cuba. I'm okay with that. Do you need more ataupun kita stop sekarang? Can I get some feedback? Boleh stop sekarang ataupun you need more? I don't have more actually. Saya bolehlah bagi yang langsung tak ada kena kan, tapi that doesn't help as well. It's easier if you can ask me some questions. Saya boleh cuba buat, jawab, right? If not, I don't see the point of staying here. Kita boleh stop the class at straight away. Tak perlu lama-lama. Anybody? Ada siapa yang boleh bagi saya feedback? Okay, thank you. Right. So kalau tak ada, I think you may leave the class. Saya rasa tak ada apa dah. Siapa yang nak tanya boleh stick around. Saya boleh jawab selagi ada orang tunggu sini, saya tunggulah. Tapi kalau last few yang kalau saya panggil tak jawab tu, saya tahulah dia tak dengar kan. Dia cuma just join the class without actually listening. So I will leave anyways kalau itu berlaku. But other than that, if you have any questions, you can stick around and ask. Kalau tak, I think that's it. I don't, I'll see you on Monday lah kot. Good luck. Okay, if you don't have any questions, you can leave. I don't have anything else for you for this time around. Basically, like I said, assessment 2, plays around with this. Saya akan minta you display some patterns on the 7 segment. Cuma beza satu lagi mungkin buat switch. Tambah switch lah kan. Of course ada input juga, bukan output saja. Tetapi if, right, if you cannot do the switch, biasanya kalau switch tu selection lah kan. Dua jenis pattern. If you cannot do the switch part, make sure you can do at least one pattern, output pattern. And also remember, untuk dapat markah hardware, you kena buat satu code yang display single pattern tu tadi, macam saya cakap tadi. Right? Okay, if no questions, you can start. You can leave the class. Okay, right? Thank you.
Thank
See
you,
you
sir.
on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,